Hello boys, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. In the last episode we left off collecting some more Tier Plus 4 weapons on the Kololint Island map. And we've moved on to this one up top here, where I have to join with the rogue forces to defeat the enemy while playing as Lana with Summoning Gate. Oh boy, this is a big one. All I can say is, this is probably a pretty slow weapon, so instead of using him or her, I'm gonna use Linkle instead. I did sell some more weapons off screen, and did power up some other characters, so some of them will have their 4+ weapons. However, there are some that I still do not have, so I will try to hopefully finish this off so I can get closer and closer to the Termina Field grind map. Alright, so quick switch here. Not gonna be played as Lana for any of this. In fact, I'll only be playing Switch to her for just a tiny bit to get other stuff done. Oh, great. Because of the lag of this other area, or I guess specifically... Oh, hello. Forgot a guy joins with me. But yeah, as you can see, they're all the way in the top left corner up there, and that is not easy to get, so I figure instead of doing that right away, we're gonna go here and kill an icy big foe first, just so that they don't get too devastating when they do eventually reach our base. You can also use this time to get another thing over here. Most of this is for KOs, but another part of it is to also get other stuff done. Alright. Okay, hopefully that should take care of some red captains. Maybe there will be less. I wanted to do that because having to go all the way over here just to take out a captain is pretty long, so I am worried my base will fall while I'm away. So I did that just as extra safety. It's probably not honestly the best strat, but it's a good strat. What do we actually need? We need Eastfield Keep and Westfield Keep, which I'm about to go to after I kill this Skull Kid right here, so I'll just do that right now. Get that item, and then Eastfield Keep is more towards their way, so we can get there while we do other stuff. Oh, we are facing off against Marilyn again. Oh, I forgot to do something special, and I mentioned I would do this. You know what? I am tired of the mid-battle semantics screwing me all the time, so if you guys came to see more mid-battle semantics, my apologies, but I'm going to be turning them off, though it's probably for the better. So, this will disable a very long cutscene, or even just extended cutscene from happening every single time we defeat a commander. And let's be honest, we kind of need to disable those if we're doing a speed run. And also, it makes sense. I like how something is powering up these troops, but I can never tell what. Yeah, I don't care about those guys. because of our keeps, they're gonna get stuck in those first and have to take those before they could actually do anything to our main keep. Oh, this sword does not have an edge on it. Let's use that to fix that. Oh, we need to command Lana to go to Eastfield Keep as well. Alright, that should take care of the troops heading for our base. Now we just have to go for the commander. And they're all coming to me again, it seems. Alright. What about everybody else? I don't know what's causing Metally to have so many problems, but she's not a commander, she's just here to take keeps, so we'll just let her do that. If she means it's her fault. Really. I'm not sure if this takes effect right away, but I will try to do every step. In the meanwhile, taking this item. Alright. Okay, that takes care of all the big items we need. Metally's still not screaming despite being in danger. This is one of those odd ones. I'll just wait on that, frick it. Don't have time, and plus I'm pretty sure Lana might have been too close there. Only reason why it didn't skip the annihilation. Beyond that, slightly slower varied fight simply due to having to switch to Lana partway through that map. Nothing we could do there, because the knowing hit we're actually using Lana's 70 gate. But we'll see it a bit more later. It's just right now it's not really the time to use it. It's one of the slowest weapons in the game, but it is at least cooler than some other ones that we might see later on. Oh great, this one again. Okay, it wants the northernmost rock, okay. So I'll do this one. Okay. Oh, this is the gloves or whatever. Is this actually solo gloves? No, okay. Link is 250, so we might use him a bit. But not for long. We might use him to kill some troops. Beyond that, he's lightning, so we'll use Sheik with him. But not. Alright, well, the gauntlet is... Gauntlets for level 4+ Link. Actually, we need an item with Link anyways. It's in the Banon Fort. I guess if we're close enough, we could just get that right off the bat. Or not, because looks like we are doing this stupid thing. Or what I actually should have said was the very scary thing that is the save the Allied forces. So I guess I won't be able to do that right away. But instead I'll have to save the Allied forces. Thankfully, I don't need to kill the enemies in here necessarily immediately, so what's probably going to end up happening is I'm just going to skip them and use Magic Fountain Plus to very quickly go to the middle part. Nice, we got the quick text on that. Didn't have any secondary text popped up. But anyways, it's pretty simple. You take 2 keeps. And then after you take 2 keeps and all of the Orse areas finally open up, Ganon or whichever character is on the top will, Okay, good. Okay, we saved 1. for now. Hey. It's simply because I'm 250 is the reason why I'm continuing to do this, despite probably being weaker than usual on this weapon. Of course, another reason is I like Link's Gauntlet weapon a lot better than I like his Fire Rod. It's just way better weapon in general. It just has so much better uses than everything else does. But the reason I'm still continuing to play him, of course, is so that I can get the item located in the abandoned fort. So I'm getting that, and then I'll probably do other stuff. Also, I'm gonna take out Boat Boy before I do anything else. Oh, nearly took him out right there. Okay, so now if I switch, I should be good to use him. So let's start using him a bit. What am I talking about? Sheik is the person I'm trying to say. Good grief, I'm so busy trying to talk stuff. But anyways, the only reason I kept on using Wake was simply because I needed that heart container. And now that I've gotten it, I'm going to continue on the rest of the run pretty much normal. Okay, I cannot waste time on that guy anymore. I have to go and save the other character. It's a bit annoying that you have to kind of ignore some of the other items just to go for these fiends first, because really, if you do not save these guys within a set time, they just die. And they could die pretty quickly, too. Alright. We have a Darunia over here. He's one of the easier heals to take out, because Extreme Crush will always knock him down for a set time. That's assuming we actually get the hit on him. Okay, well that's one way of taking him out. Okay, now we have 1600. Now we just need to get the other items done after rescuing the allied unit, that is. Alright, now we have North Field Keep, West Field Keep, which is funnily enough not near that middle spot, which, but where you think it might be, but the other spot instead. Oh boy, the rally captain is back. I already saw Ganondorf's forces doing a lot of damage. Having an improved morale on top of that is not something I want to deal with, so I'm going to actually do that next. Thank you very much. I'll go down there. I'll waste a little time, but I'd rather not have them with increased morale. Increased morale always does a lot of things. Not necessarily reducing morale, but like increasing morale could do some bad things for your troops, especially this early on in the game. So we have to take this guy out. So we're gonna quickly use this to take his keep. And do that, and now they should no longer be able to completely wreck our troops, which is good because I think one of the Hylian captains that we're actually trying to protect got into danger because of that. So, for extra safety, of course, we need to save them too, and Marin's also here as well. I actually didn't see who was there. But anyway, drop this down, maybe that'll help out a little bit. Yeah, now they're fine. They don't even have any enemies on them. Okay, that's one of the ones that was being annoying, I guess. Also, it feels so nice to not have the things on. Again, we saw a lot of characters' animations very early on in the storyline due to legend mode giving you a lot of these intro cutscenes by default. So again, we aren't really missing much when it comes to the storyline. actually didn't see where the thing is. I'll use the background, I guess, to chat while I wait for this. I'm pretty sure I may have forgotten the weapon. Even though I just walked past this keep, I'm pretty sure I forgot the thing. So I'll look around for you guys. Alright, so I'm guessing it was hidden here. Not we care because... Oh, wait, maybe I do care. That was light fruit. Maybe I should get that. Never mind. There's always multiple other areas you can do it in. One of these other levels is probably going to have the same exact thing, and we'll just get it then instead. And we can check here anyways. Actually, now I think of it, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. So I will redo this mission, and I'll be right back. Hello guys, I'm back. Alright, so I'm going to show off where this is, just to confirm that this item is here. So... after I first take this keep so it doesn't damage my health down constantly. But anyways, break this pot over here, there's your food, and now I will be right back when I am done with the mission. Okay guys, we're back to the menu now, having finished the battle. The reason why I'm doing this early is because I want to show you what this looks like. Ooh, that looks interesting. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten that before, so... I'm glad that we got that, because I'm pretty sure that's our first time picking this up. Anyways, as for the items that we need for certain XP stuff, there is one more that we need up here, and then when we get that, we can just have the nightmare get dispelled forever. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here and get another item. This is a bit out of the way, but I have to do all the maps anyway, so I figure for this playthrough, since a runner I saw didn't actually finish the main part of Kololint Island yet, I've decided to just open up the apes right away. So anyways, this is one where we have to defeat the bird of the tower using Marilyn, and oh, it's a solo one, but we are level 80, so I think we should be fine. We're using Marilyn, of course. The last zones we did, by the way, those were technically in the red zone again, so they were pretty difficult and had more damage on them. Thankfully, we were able to do them pretty easily. Not so sure about this one. Let's see, we need Central Square and West Town Square. I think if we just take this keep up here and this other keep down there, we could be fine. Okay, good. This is one of the keeps we need anyways, because it's the horrid one again. I tell you, man, when you use Magic Fountain Plus correctly, you can do lots of A-rank speedruns that normally take up to 3 minutes to do normally in under a minute. By the way, mid-battle semantics doesn't really skip much. Instead, it does basically what you expect. It skips the mid-battle semantics that will happen mid-battle normally when you get to a certain effect. For the boss's instance, this skips all of the boss intros that will play whenever you find them on the field, and it'll skip any hero intros that also happen to play out, so it'll skip both of those at the same time. Alright, so that's pretty much it when it comes to the other items, because of the way we did this, we are already done basically with the things that we needed to do. So yeah, we kind of just got the food over there, and now we're kind of done. Isn't it pretty easy? Isn't it nice when you could just get those items that normally take a little bit longer to do in other modes? Just like right away, like ever so conveniently, immediately right away when you go there. It's just so convenient, because then it means you don't have to deal with those guys as much. Hello. That magic stash tube got obliterated. If I don't hurry, I might be obliterated as well. So right there, Metally's animation would have played normally. Because we have mid-battle semantics off, nothing happens instead, and that's super important because I need to do other stuff. Okay, there's a lot of enemies here. I'm just gonna try and take them out with the windfish. Like that. So we're gonna keep doing that. Don't really need to use a... strong attack might finish him off. Yep. Oh! Wow, I did that so late that Medley tried to do her Son attack, where she uses her Medley Son to attack people. That's one of the only times where she shows that off normally. But I took her out so late I was able to interrupt her moments before she even got the attack off. And okay, that's all the troops done. Now I have to go for the boss. You see, it's really convenient when you can get trousers like this so early, because then for us, that means we can just jump straight to the end keep and not worry about anything else. Very convenient. Oh, okay, I guess there is also a thing to do as well, but thankfully this keep also kind of close to where we need to go, so we'll just take this keep while we're at it. This one is simply more convenient to do now rather than later. Some boss keys are better to get at different times. If some are further away, obviously you want to get those right away, whereas others you might want it be more convenient to do it at a different time. Beyond that, all we need to do now is defeat the boss that is Voga. It's so interesting seeing them just walk up to you and not have the other stuff. I have a backup that I'm gonna try and do for Voga. See if he blocks. So I like how I say that, and because he usually blocks a lot, and this time he just didn't block. Well, I guess that's convenient, because I could just do that. Darn it, that keep thing kind of delayed the boss appearance a bit, but not like I care, because no, the boss spot's super far up, it doesn't really make a big difference. Oh great, this one again. No thanks, I am not dealing with it this time. Oh great. Of course, it misses by just a little bit. Okay, that takes care of the damage problem. I figure since we're close enough, we'll do it to make it a bit easier for our troops. We probably didn't need to defeat it, but I did it anyway, since it makes it a lot easier. I'll do that to see if that delays the keep from falling. Beyond that, I'm not really interested. Of course, if I had a repair technician, I could use that as well. Now, the way you're supposed to break this with Marilyn is to use that strong attack partway through. But since we don't really have that, we have to use specials instead. Of course. Okay, so since that didn't work, we need to extreme crush him again. Okay, that works. Alright. We got the Organon of Evening Calm from that as well. And now we can go down to the bottom to finish off our main part of the map, which is actually awakening the Windfish by getting all of the items used at least once. To be fair, we have to do all these missions at least once, so it makes sense to do it this way. Alright. This one is the next closest one, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright. Oh, Sia? This is gonna be easy. Whenever we get to use characters like Sia as the character that we're forced to use, those missions often end up being super easy, since, of course, Sia is one of the best characters in the entire game. Of course, it's gonna be pretty easy to do. Alright. Oh, I just realized something. If the thing glitches, I could always just use this up key thing that I never noticed before to just return to the top of the area instantly. That's probably what I should have been using, but whatever. I am very tempted, by the way, to use Material Master on this, but I am more interested in speed, though, so we're gonna keep doing this the way we always do. For those of you who haven't seen these yet, the biggest thing with these missions is usually you're supposed to defeat the enemies one at a time and beat all these bosses as well. With Magic Fountain Plus, these missions become an absolute cakewalk to do. All you really do is spam Fairy Magic over and over again until all of the opponents are defeated, and it's fine. And you have multiple uses of this anyways, so you can use it with other stuff. You can even do different tech versions, which I think I'll show off one of them, where you switch characters and then have that character also use the same effect. So I'll do that in a minute, actually. I'll switch to Sheik and then he can use the same thing as well. And then when you do stuff like this, you won't have to worry about taking out any of the troops. This get a bit annoying with the opponents sometimes going around the map, especially those bosses, but if you do stuff right, they will be no problem anyway. Because you'll get the mission done so fast, they won't really have time to show up much at all. And see if this one was close enough or not. Might have to go down a bit lower, yeah. Okay, maybe this spot will work better. Let's try this. Let's see if this will finish off. Nope, they are blocked periodically by that wall, so I actually have to... So, when the fairy magic goes off, that's good to know. You need to get around the walls in order for them to actually get defeated. There we go. A little bit of movement. Oh, we did it. Again, no, these missions super easy once you have Magic Fountain Plus. Not even a challenge. We're gonna do the same thing probably in the rush battles as well. Or defeat other enemies battles. Those we have to do solo, but it's not gonna matter when you can just do that anyway. Great. In the original mode, these were actually very difficult to do. They improved them in a different version. Oh, while we're here, let's do this one. Why not? All right. Oh, that's the one we already used. We need this one. Alright. Find more food. Okay. Defeat the Warriors of Twilight. Alright. I know Twilight characters tend to have a lot of light Vista characters. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good light character. I mentioned this before. I'm trying to get up Toon Link so I can use him on some of the missions, but I'll just use Sheik instead because he has sort of a light element attack, so that can work, I guess. Beyond that, we're doing this. Run. Oh great, it's this one again. Commanders of both enemy forces. These are becoming my least favorite other regular missions, other than the bad ones, that is. Because, obviously, having to deal with 2 enemies at once is way more annoying than having to deal with only 1. It definitely takes longer. But the good news is because this is not in the strongest of areas, nor is in a bad zone, all we need really is the A rank from this mission, which simply involves getting 1,200 enemies killed. So we'll do that. I'm not going to even stun the Meat at Night, because Meat at Night more often than not plays aggressively. If I just attack it over and over again, eventually it's going to do that animation. And then I can shoot it to make it reveal its weak point really fast. You can see I actually had the crit attack ready. The only problem is it goes super fast, so it's very hard to accurately time that. Okay, there's some opponents that are dangerously close to our base, so we're going there next, I guess. One of the captains is there. Oh, good, great. Okay, that's one of our main captains that's in here, but that's fine, because this area has a enemy that we have to take out anyway, so we're going here to take out some of these forces. Oh, there's still another Gibdo left, huh? When there's another Gibdo left, they will pump up that animation every time they flee. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to use it that early, but whatever. Okay. That should keep our main base safe for now. And part of that was also to sort of save Agatha, because to be fair, we needed the troops and we don't want any characters to die usually, because if they do, you'll get all these messages that pop up that'll kind of slow down your aim a bit, so it's easier if you do other stuff. Of course, it's impossible to immediately save all of the bases, that's for sure, but as long as we do this fine enough, we should be okay. Okay, Minda a bit one of the more annoying opponents. She's still able to use attacks while we're doing stuff, so if she gets attacks off, it could be bad. But we're fine. Okay, good. Didn't even get any delays. Instant text on top of all this. And yes, if it wasn't purple, I would have just gone for 12 KOs. It's something important. Alright, now this one. Stop the enemy merger. It's supposed to be limited to Zelda. We have the actual rapier, so we might use it a bit, but I'm not as sure if I want to use it or not. I'll use Sheik a bit as well. So I'll have both of the sort of Zeldas. Because one is Zelda in disguise, the other is actually Zelda. Okay, I'm looking at the other battles, and all I have right now is defeat the horses, which is simple. So I'll keep looking for other stuff. And meanwhile, we have to stop the enemy merger, which means the Lord of Horde battle. Okay, looks like we're going here first, because that's merging first. I'm gonna do what I did last time with these missions. Do a quick attack, and then immediately go into a Material Master to try to actually kill everybody here. Simply for the materials. If I could find where the Dark Big Bows have gone. Oh, there's the Lord of Horde, all the way over there. Alright. Oh great, there's a glitch again. Alright. Alright. That was quick. We defeated all of them. Now I need to be ready to use it a second time. And now the stone blends are about to go too. Oh, stone blends are really important too, because we need stone blend helms. Where'd the other dark icy pose go? I thought there were more. I think they're outside here. That's what's happening. It's a bit awkward that we have to go out here, but it's a bit annoying. We have another magic staff troop. She just killed. Who could stay gloomy amid such celebration? Oh my goodness, Zelda, what was that? That is like the most unique dialogue I've seen Zelda do up to this point. My goodness. I honestly don't know what that means, but it's quite interesting to say the least. I have no time to listen to your pitiful chatter, by the way, because I'm just here to take you out. Now, if we don't take out all the Dark Soul beds and they actually do merge, not only does the other one become more powerful, but we lose the ability to potentially get double drops from them. Get it even more difficult to get their silver materials. Thankfully, we finally got one of them. It only took like 3 other tries, but we finally got a stone blend helmet out of the deal. I was about to say, it only took like 18 or so tries. Alright. I didn't see if I missed anything, but I feel like off screen I'm gonna start just going through and doing a level that's really quick and just using a specific item on it so I can get all the other stuff done. Because one thing that I think I've talked about before is I need to use all of the apothecary mixtures at least once. Okay, this one's 60 under KOs this time. There's a heart container from Maryland, which makes it more beneficial to actually go Maryland first, and then pick a different character. Oh, speaking of which, I should actually do the apothecary mixture before I forget. I know I did weapon drop. Weapon rank and slots is where it gets really confusing. Alright, I'll just do this one. Start working through slots. So we have slot 1, and now we have to do slot 2 next. Once we're done with that, that is. So we're gonna do this on every mission and try to actually remember it. I'll just keep talking to myself. Use apothecary. Otherwise I'll forget. But I'm playing Marilyn right off the bat simply because she needs East Field Keep. Though I'm not sure if I necessarily need to play it for long. Oh, I'll probably do other stuff. We'll see. Well, speaking of which, it's this mission again. Join with the Rogue Forces. They look a bit different, but beyond that, they're basically the same mission as before. Alright. Spare nature, now rule a battlefield according to Zant. Because it takes a while to go through here, I can afford to just go here right off the bat and not worry as much. But I don't want to take too long to do all of this, so I'll use Maryland to do this. I was thinking that I would have to do that, then it might be better. See, you're the baddies I keep hearing about, huh? Alright. I'm not really a baddie, though. I'm more like a silly girl just trying to have fun, and you're screwing it up, Agatha. That's really what's happening. If you don't mind, I'm gonna extreme crush you to F. Oh. She got interrupted a little bit, so we weren't able to actually get the full extreme crush, but we did get the backup, which helps out. Okay, so because that takes so long to get back, I'm just gonna command Marilyn to go over to where the heart container is, which should be here. Yep, we're gonna make her go here, and then we'll do the rest of the mission up to this point, at least with Sheik. Beyond that, we have yet another ton of troops to kill. Thankfully, reaching the goal should be fairly easy due to all of the enemies literally being grouped up together in a massive pack. Of course, say as I get hit by the Redead Knight attack. Not a lot you can do when you forget to do your feign. Well, that will fix the problem of getting stunned, so hopefully we don't get stunned a second time. Oh boy, they're about to reach our commander. Now we definitely have to be careful. One of them is the opponent we have to take out anyway, so we need to make sure they die. Okay. Sort of that one. Okay, so now they're all advancing towards King Boy. Boat Boy, whatever his name is. I just like calling King Daphne's Boat Boy because that's simpler. Oh, the morale increases again. Those are just regular troops. Those don't look like ambush troops if they're like freaking, Oh my goodness, Redead Knight, please come back here for a minute. My gosh, this Redead Knight just will not stop running. One of our resistance troops is in trouble, not like we care about it. Goodness, when they, do the retreat pain, it takes them a while before they actually recognize, oh, you're there, I'll start attacking you. They just seem so interested in making sure that they reach King Daphne's. I don't know why everyone's picking on King Daphne's today in this one. But I do not want to let him die, that's for sure. There he is. Just to get all the elite troops, better known as captains, I guess. Because I don't want to deal with any of them getting into our base. And then we'll actually mix it up a bit and use Marilyn for the last bit. She already has magic, so we don't need to use Magic Fountain Plus right away. So we could just do this. Right. No magic around here, so now we'll use Magic Fountain Plus on this. Most of that was just their safety, because there's a lot of troops going to King Daphne's, and I do not want to lose to anything, because I forgot to stop King Daphne's there. Yeah. That's a nice backup, despite only being able to use one of those. While the threat was threat, we have proven ourselves far stronger once again. Alright. So next should be weapon slots, and then empty slots after that. I'm doing all the weapon stuff now because it'll get really confusing if I forget that. If I get... Alright, I could always just make sure that I have it up before each of the missions that I'm doing. Alright. Oh, that was simple enough. Okay. Good thing we got all the stuff that we needed. And we got another Kololint Island outfit for one of the characters. Alright. The nightmare's been smelled from this map square, so enemies are no longer hidden. Oh, yeah. Oh, here it is. The windfish has awoken and its powers have completely driven away all nightmares. The power of the Instrument of Silence has been unleashed. Liking the windfish has marked the true power of the Instruments of Silence. Silence power will now last twice as long as usual. Additionally, you could use the Instrument of Silence anywhere on the map. Well, nice. So now we don't have to deal with nightmares on all the squares, which is convenient. Alright. So that takes care of the nightmare once and for all. So if you've never seen that animation before, that's what happens when you get all of the stuff done. And now that the egg's open, we can also go to the middle to do the boss, which of course we're not going to take out yet, because there's still a lot to get, particularly all the 4+ weapons. But now we can use anytime we get those Instruments of Silence, we can use them wherever we want, and one of them can actually be used as a way to farm extra experience. And yes, I did check, I used the... this time, I even mentioned to myself that I would do slots too next, so I'm glad that I did that. Wait, let's do not Glass Cannon. That was a bit early. Oh, I can't use Material Master because I already have something that increases Material Drop. So I guess I will just use... I think it's simpler to just go with Magic Fountain Plus at this rate. Yep, just as I thought. Okay, double drop. So, good to know, there's literally a secondary troop thing or whatever that you can take out or whatever. That, if you use a specific item, you can just get double materia drops anywhere. I feel like that still doesn't make rare materials drop, though. You would have to use Material Master to make that happen. Speaking of which, I already technically used Material Master as well, though it was off screen. I used that to get a couple of stuff done. Alright. Oh great, that was the fake. Alright. I went so fast I didn't see that the other narrators were done. Alright. Okay, completely destroyed these big blend boys on the side. Alright, there's our magic troops we need to take out. Alright. 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 I know we need a lot of icy big bow talisman, so it helps to take them out. We can. Alright. Oh, nice. This is the real Dark Tooling. That's nice. And he avoided my attack. Try again. Now we got him. Alright, he's gone. Double silver, that's probably the best drop I could have gotten for them, because I still need a lot of pirate charms for other stuff too, so I'm glad that I got that. And yes, I found out some silver materials from other heroes, you need 2 of them instead of 1 for certain badges, so we'll still probably need quite a bit of those, so I'm glad that I got 2 drops from him. Alright, now up to the top, to another giant bosses in time one. Ooh, this is a good one for Helmarkeen, should you happen to want to farm Helmarkeen, that is. I'm kind of tempted to do like a Material Master here, but I'll probably get around to it later. In fact, I often will use Material Master off screen to get the rarer materials. Being said, the next thing we need is weapon slot here. Weapon slot 3. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna do Sia. Actually, wait, doesn't one of the characters usually not start next to the characters in some maps? Hang on, I'll do Sia second, so I can switch to her right away instead. On that, we'll use the trio. Linkle, Sheik, and Sia all at the same time. Another challenge battle also up top too, so pretty interesting. Okay, we can get Skull Kid's item coming up next once we do a couple of things. Oh yeah, I was right. Whatever, I'll just go right for Phantom Ganon right away. Because she gave me the attack, I figure let's try and get some early damage on him. Not gonna be enough, of course, but I could use Extreme Crush to get him down the rest of his health. Alright. Okay, that's not working. Okay, well that works. Take care of Phantom Ganon the first. Now we deal with the other bosses. He's still in the pact. Let's take out Helmarkeen while we still can. Oh, no, not anymore. He is time to use this. Alright, I'm Extreme Crushing him now. Helmarkeen's another character that kind of gets up pretty quickly. Something I should probably be worried about. Yeah, okay, so while I have that extra material drop or whatever, I cannot use anything in terms of, other than apothecary mixtures, I can't use anything that would normally increase drops, so instead, I have to do this mostly, you know, I don't know what I did there. Kind of just laughed at, but then I'm not even gonna, run away. Oh, I still was able to do that, at least. So I can tell now what's happening. I'm just way too late on the attack when it comes to that. Maybe because I'm getting tired or something else is happening, I don't know. All I say is I'm more consistent now with that attack. Actually, now that I think of it, I think that's the ending of my main combo. I feel like if I do my main combo, that's what comes out. So if I press too late, that's probably what comes out. Okay, we got a golden material from King, which is always nice. Oh, also, this fiend's gonna last a bit longer. So we're actually gonna have a material drop for quite a bit. Alright, let's go here. Stop the enemy merger with Toon Link. I'm gonna actually use him for a full bit. I feel like I haven't used him enough. And time to do another one of those apothecary mixtures. We did all slots, now we have to do empty slot. My goodness, look at all these mysterious things you have to get. When I tell you there's a lot of specific skills, there are a lot of skills. It really is kind of busted. Alright, so we need empty slot. One first, so we're doing that first. This causes our weapon drops to have more empty slots on them. Contrary to popular belief. I like how a lot of these aren't even just regular drops or other boosts. They are just boosts to other things. Oh, great. Didn't want to switch that early. Let's do this. Don't know how good Toon Link will be on this, but we'll try our best. Alright. I feel like the reason why I'm using Toon Link is simply because I feel like I haven't used enough of him, and I know he's a good character when he has the sword, that's for sure. So I'm using him a bit just to have a bit more variety. Of course, now, since I want to get to the actual Lord of Horde on time, so I'll just use Sheik for the rest of it. I'm just saying I like using characters other than the same one all the time. Okay, I think this is definitely the one that merged, because the last time I saw the merging, it was a Stallmaster that was the one that actually merged, so I'm guessing this one on the right is the reason why all the characters... Nice. He lured him into that trap there and got him that way. Alright. It's nice and convenient, by the way, that we can have a Siren's power active all the time. It makes some of these levels a bit more easier, and you can even use it as like a way of farming experience if you use stuff like the surf art, which allows you to farm experience up. This one, because it's the last one, I'm just gonna kill the Lord of the Horde so I can finish it sooner. Alright, there we go. Done. Easy. Alright. Got our items that we need. Okay, other than doing that, I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.